Mark and Michelle, it is a small group of deputies with the LA County Sheriff's Department. They are highly skilled and have quietly been doing remarkable work for years. But only now are we learning about their existence. And tonight, I had the exclusive opportunity to go out with them and see them at work firsthand. They are top secret, yet sit right out in the open. They want you to see them. It's an important part of how they operate. This small but talented group of LA County Sheriff's deputies is called the Domestic Highway Enforcement Team, and their job to wreak havoc on drug cartels.
The team has been extremely successful. They find vehicles that have hidden compartments that are transporting not only drugs and weapons, U.S. currency.
Their record is incredible. In 5 years, they have quietly nabbed tens of millions in contraband and people.
In 5 cases, come upon individuals, females, that were being human trafficked.
This is rough video of a minor they rescued. She was a runaway, forced into prostitution.
She was being transported to L.A. because the individual felt he could make more money with her. And being able to save her and meet her, talk to her mom on the phone, listen to her mom cry, that was very, very, very impactful.
So how do they do it? Deputy Mike McFeeters takes me along. On the 5 through Santa Clarita, the deputy wants people to see him, and then he watches how they react.
You learn behavior. You look for key things, and I think that's basically how we learn to do what we do.
With his expert eye, he can distinguish between a regular driver and someone who may have something to hide.
You don't have a license? No. Do you have an ID card?
He starts asking simple questions.
Where are you heading today, George?
It's called Analytical Interviewing. He's done this 1,000 times.
It's not the questions we ask, it's how they answer the questions. That's the big thing for us.
Special skills that pay off every day.
We're going to be heading up to back up Deputy Van, who's got a car stopped on the southbound side of the 5.
Deputy Michael Van gets a hit.
A lot of things made me believe that there was something going on. I located a Victoria's Secrets bag with a large sum of money in there, approximately, I'm guessing, $20,000. It's bundled in, it's actually wrapped in dryer sheets, taped in dryer sheets. And the reason they do that is to try to deter our canine scent dog.
You discovered they also have records similar to what you're investigating now?
They have past records for money trafficking.
This was an easy one. Usually the contraband is in hidden compartments called traps. With their special training, these deputies have an uncanny ability to find them. They show me examples from recent busts.
When I put my hand down, you hear the hollow. That's not normal. And they loaded it all up. It comes back to all the way probably right about here. So you can fit plenty of kilos all the way back there.
This has a dash hidden compartment. I noticed that there was like 1 or 2 screws holding the whole stereo in. So after I took the screws out, the stereo popped out. And if you can see, that's a trunk latch. It's an electronically controlled trunk latch. There was 3 pounds of methamphetamine inside this.
In the back of the car, you see a wall there. So if you hit it,
sounds like wood. Inside was 36 pounds of methamphetamine.
Wow.
Which is a lot of doses.
All tucked back in there?
All tucked and folded in there.
Let me just show you a little bit of the back over here. This was a car I got early this year, 2017. So this entire back seat is one hidden compartment, and we were pulling 25 pounds of cocaine and I think 11 pounds of fentanyl out of this compartment right here.
The cartels are some of the most ruthless criminals in the world, yet these guys are unflinchingly smacking them in the face. Yes, it takes skill, but more importantly, it takes courage.
Is about what this team's all about, and that is saving a life somewhere. And I think overall, over the course of 5 years, the team has done that in some way, some significant way. The team has saved a life. They don't know who it is. They don't know how impactful it's been, but they know that they've saved lives.
Now, part of their fight comes from defense attorneys accusing them of racial profiling. Deputies want to make it clear that it's behavior that tips them off to criminals, not race. And by the way, the vast majority of drug runners are from Mexico because that's exclusively who the cartels trust to deliver their contraband. This is an impressive unit of deputies, Mark and Michelle.